George, welcome to Greek TV.
Thank you, Dimitri, for having me.
My pleasure. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Dynamis? Where is Dynamis today? Everybody knows the organization, and you may want to give a little overview, but where is Dynamis today?
Okay. Dynamis, as I think many people know, is a political action organization which acts to promote and defend Hellenism through political action. It sponsors two political action committees, a state political action committee and a federal. And we raise money and contribute to political candidates who are Greek American or pro-Hellenic, Philhellenes. Dynamis currently has a membership of approximately 80 members. Each member, a person to be a member, contributes $500 a year. So currently we raise about $40,000 a year, which is used obviously both for administration, not for ourselves. We do not get paid, but for professional services that are rendered. And we use the funds that remain, which are substantial, for contributions to political candidates.
I can remember that there is quite a few well-known people that have received already contributions from Dynamis in the past. You want to mention a couple of names?
Sure. There's a long list, and I'm sure I'm going to, obviously I will omit a number, but we can start with Michael Dukakis, Paul Tsongas, Senator Paul Sarbanes, locally, Mayor Arta Agnos, who Dynamis put out a tremendous effort for a number of years ago, Lou Papin, Elaine Alquist, and currently the principal focus of our assistance this year is Phil Angelides, who would be, and we expect and hope will be the first Greek American to hold statewide office in California.
Right. We hope the same thing. Why don't you take a little time and say anything that you want about Dynamis? What made you decide to become the president? Why are you there? And what are your dreams, some of your dreams?
Sure. Obviously, I'm not here because I'm being paid for this.
That we know.
But as we actually talked about just briefly before we started the interview, and I'm going to look at this because this is what helps motivate and focus me. I think that we, as Greek Americans, would all be very happy one morning to wake up and read a headline that reads something like this: NATO readies airstrikes against Turkey. U.S. Armada imposes blockade of northern Cypriot ports. Ankara given 24 hours to begin withdrawal. We don't get headlines like that. And I'm certainly not saying this out of an anti-Turkish feeling. It's just that what has happened. It is history. The invasion of Cyprus, for example, threats to the Aegean. We would never, and probably will never, see a headline like that unless we all work hard and contribute money to help elect Greek American and Philhellenic candidates to office. These things just don't happen. We don't know all of the background to, for example, the latest efforts on the part of the United States to sponsor a peace treaty between the Palestinians and the Israelis, but I can guarantee you a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of contributions, a lot of support in the past. Political candidates and others have gone into that in terms of its background. And this is what we work for.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit now about the any upcoming events that Dynamis is sponsoring? We know that the deadline of the November 3 is a period of time busy helping Hellene candidates, but what happens after November 3?
Right. The main event after November 3, we have a general membership meeting actually taking place tomorrow at the Olympic Club in San Francisco. But after the election, our main event and our traditional event is our Christmas party, which this year will take place at the St. Francis Hotel on December 18th. And if anyone is interested in attending, we welcome you. As many of you know, the Dynamis Christmas party has, I think, taken on a reputation for a wonderful gala, joyous event, and we expect that tradition to continue this year. If anyone is interested in attending that event, please feel free to call me. If you want, I can leave a phone number. Or
well, let's do that.
Sure, area code 925-932-8400. That's my number, and please feel free to call me if you're interested in attending. We welcome you.
George, thank you very much for your time, and we would like to invite you in the future, in the near future, again to give us an update.
Thank you very much, Dimitri, for this opportunity.
Our pleasure.